We can now bring in our international affairs editor, Angela Diffley. Good afternoon, Angela.
Hi.
Will Blinken's visit achieve anything at all?
Well, of course, this visit was scheduled before this recent upsurge in violence. So we'll talk perhaps a little minute about what was on the agenda beforehand. In terms of this upsurge in violence, tomorrow, when he visits Ramallah, he is likely to try to ask the head of the Palestinian Authority, Mahmoud Abbas, to try to restore coordination, security cooperation with the Israelis. Today, with Netanyahu, we've already heard him. Nothing has changed in that he has reiterated Washington's commitment to a two-state solution and called upon both sides to de-escalate and certainly not to let this spiral out of control. The two-state solution is much more complicated now. Benjamin Netanyahu is in coalition with some ultra-nationalists who openly do not espouse the idea of a two-state solution. So that is an important factor which is complicating events in the Middle East. It is also important to note that the Biden administration also scheduled this visit because they hoped to get off on a better footing with Netanyahu. Joe Biden, of course, knows Netanyahu. Joe Biden's been around for an awful long time, but Joe Biden was also vice president in the Obama administration. And Obama had famously very lukewarm relationship with Netanyahu. The Democrats in Washington are very wary of him, and Biden is keen to try to get this relationship off on a better footing. That can only help events in the Middle East. They will also probably talk about trying to build on the Abraham Accords, where many other states, Morocco, United Arab Emirates, Sudan, Bahrain have recently opened diplomatic relationships with Israel and recognized Israel. There is a long-standing rumor that Saudi Arabia, if the conditions in the Middle East, if the conditions with the Palestinians are not at their worst, they might move towards recognizing Israel. That's a long way to go, but it certainly won't be helped if things spiral out of control. Nevertheless, the Americans will also stress Israel's legitimate concern for its security and its right to defend itself.
Angela, thank you very much for that. Angela Diffley.